Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another unboxing video. And today I will be unboxing Giggle Monster from OHKU, but before we proceed, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and let's jump right into the video. Biggest thanks to OHKU for sending 3 sets of Giggle Monster just in time for my anniversary week. And I even already have 3 Giggle Monsters in my possession. I have one from Furry Forest series and the other two are actually sort of Generation 0 of Giggle Monster. They're not blind boxes and they're scented, and I do have a short about this, I'm pretty sure. And the 3 sets in question are Marshmallow Dreams, Furry Forest and Sprout Story. And these are all the sets existing right now for Giggle Monster. I am super excited to be able to unbox them all at once, on top of everything during my anniversary week. And let's actually start from Marshmallow Dreams series. There are 6 boxes in the set, and there is a 1 to 72 chance for a secret. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to pull Mocha Cocoa, Coconut Ash, and maybe Snow Coconut as well. Oh, Sakura Puff. But I don't know. I'm just excited that potentially I will be able to have all of them. The set design is pretty straightforward. We have Sakura Puff here, but honestly, I wish they did something more about the world of where they live. But I guess since this was the first set they ever released, we will actually see the change coming in the future set boxes. And as always, we will go in order, starting from box number 1 on the row 1 and then moving on to row number 2 and going from box number 1 as well. This is how the blind box looks like. And honestly, the more I look at Sakura Puff on the packaging, the more I want exactly Sakura Puff at this point. Just like, it's perfect. It's pink and green. So this is like my 2 favorite colors, you know. Oh. Wait. I don't remember this. Did I get a secret? Oh my gosh, I got a secret! Here's the card of Caramel Leopard. I cannot believe it, and this one is definitely my favorite. I didn't know how the secret even looks like in the series, and it's Leopard printed. I am so gonna use this everywhere. This is so cool that they did this. So this like sort of dark leopard print has gray horns, and there are hearts reflecting in the eyes. I absolutely love this. Wow, I am so incredibly happy that I pulled the secret, and from the first box and in the full set, excuse me, my 4th ever Giggle Monster is a secret. Yay! And this one is called Mocha Cocoa. Oh my gosh, that was my first choice here. I love the fur quality immediately. It is so soft, first of all. Every single piece of fur on this plush is incredibly nice to touch. I love the colors, very neutral. And the flower is adorable with the green in the center. So it's like brown and green and beige colors all together. Ooh. And this one is called Matcha Bubble. This one was one of those that I didn't mention as the ones I'd like to pull, but I love it. It is such an interesting color, sort of in between blue and green, depending on the lighting, and you can probably see even with my camera, sometimes it looks green, sometimes blue. I just love it. It kind of reminds me of like seawater, for example. Very cute. The balloon idea is actually quite new. I've never seen this on any sort of plush pendant before. Let's move on to the next one. Weirdly enough, this one feels very full. I wonder what's in here. Oh! Oh! And this one is called Coconut Ash. Again, this one is very soft, just like the brown one. And I really like the idea with the strawberry. Very cute. And I also want to compliment the color combo. It's like gray, very pale pink, and very, very nice deep green. Well, my favorite shade of green. I wonder why it's not called like coconut strawberry, since the strawberry is so big in the center of the figurine, right? I don't understand the ash, I just don't know where the coconut came from. Yes! Oh, I really wanted this one. And this one is called Sakura Puff. Also, excuse me, those colors immediately obsessed. The green is so striking. The pink is gorgeous shade of pink. Giggle Monster is holding a heart here. The fur is very soft as well. Love it. One of my favorites immediately. I cannot believe it, but we're already on the last box. And so far I am very happy with my pulls. But now I'm a little bit stressed because I either don't have Snow Coconut that I want or Sea Salt Chill that I don't really want. But I'm curious about the color, because it might be very bright blue, and that could be interesting for my collection. I'm also very curious about how the white one looks like. And I got the blue one. And this one is Sea Salt Chill. Amazingly soft, first of all. Very cute head at the very end. I thought it would be like a piece of plastic for some reason and thought it would be weird. But it's actually made out of fabric. It's so cute. And I just want to compliment OHKU for this set because I really enjoy the colors. They are not super bright, and the very bright colors are usually the accents. So I think that those pendants are quite wearable as well. I also really like overall my set. I think white would just add up to it, but everything matches so well and everything sort of lives in this one color family, and I think this is very good because you know exactly what you're coming for. Can you imagine though that I pulled a secret? I cannot believe it. Oh, I'm gonna use it everywhere. Nowhere. It's gonna be locked in my shelf. It will never see the light of day. But it's so cool, right? Do you like it? I love that it's leopard print. It feels very Shania Twain.
Let's go, girls.
My other two favorite would be Mocha Cocoa and Sakura Puff at the very end of this haul. I just think they're gorgeous. But please feel free to let me know in the comments which one did you like from the set. And let's move on to the next set of Giggle Monster. We're kind of sort of exploring the retrospective of the sets of Giggle Monsters in this video, and I really like that. Thank you again, OHKU, for sending me the sets. And now moving on to set number 2, which was the second set of Giggle Monster. And this one is called Furry Forest. And it seems like it's Giggle Monster dressed sort of as different animals. I actually have one, which is Mochi, and I really love it. It traveled to France with me. Like, this Mochi seen things. We've been together for some time now. And I'm so excited to have potentially a second one, not gonna lie. But also from this set, I really wanted the panda and the fox and the sheep. I'm not sure who the others are. The secret ratio is the same, 1:72, so I'm very hopeful that I'll pull a secret again. I much prefer the design of the set here because you can see every single character in the forest, and then there's the big sun Giggle Monster, very cute, like looking over them. And as always, we're gonna start from box number 1 in the first row and then move on to the second row. The fox seems to be the star of the series though, because it's on the cover of the blind box. The boxes are so colorful, I really like them. They're very eye-catching in my opinion. Like, you see the character you're getting potentially, it's nice, pleasant greenery. What else do you want, you know? I love it. Oh, and it's the fox? And here's the card of Yanni. I cannot believe I immediately pulled Yanni, the one that I wanted in the set. And I love it. I love the color. I mean, I said many times that I don't like orange, but I like orange in terms like if it's a fox. If it's autumn, you know, but I would never choose orange t-shirt per se. But if it's meant to be orange, then I'm okay with it. I don't know, I have some issues, don't judge me please. I don't know why I'm this way, okay? I did want the fox. I love foxes, they're very cute. Look at the tail, so cute, right? And I love that there are some sort of reflections in the eyes too. And honestly speaking, I do like that it's matching eyes to the fur, but can you imagine if like the forest was reflecting in the eyes, like the one on the background of the set box. Alright, let's move on to the next box. Oh no! Yes, the panda! And here's the card of Bamboo. This one I saw in a store in Milan and I really liked it. I didn't understand it was panda because of low contrast, but actually over the time I was thinking about it. Maybe this is like older panda. I love the mix of the colors, honestly. It's really cute. Love the face on top and the eyes, the ears, and the eyes reflect something different here as well. Oh wait! This is not a panda, this is a raccoon. Wait, is it panda? It's called Bamboo. Hello? But the eyes looks like a raccoon. If somebody from OHKU will ever see this video, please comment down below and let me know. Is it a panda or is it a raccoon? Thank you. You know what? This must be panda because the tail is short. Raccoon would have a long tail, right? Oh, it's the goat one. Here's the card of Mimi. I love Mimi. She is so different because of the goat shape. She completely, or maybe ship shape. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a goat or a ship. I think it might be a ship, but then I would think it would be very curly fur. Anyways, the fur is very soft, it's incredibly white. I love the face on top. My favorite part is because of the animal, it completely reshaped Giggle Monster shape, and it looks super adorable. That's my favorite one so far. Let's move on to box number 4 next. It's so crazy, but I already pulled everybody I wanted, really. The next 3 is a full mystery to me, because I can't even understand which animals they're supposed to be. And that's the second Mochi. Here's the card of Mochi. So now I have 2. This is the older one, this one is the newer one. They are pretty different though. The fur feels the same, but the newer one is so much more pink than the one I got last year. I anyway see them now as a family unit, and I need small ones too. My favorite part about this one is that the ears are bendable, so you can move them in different directions and kind of create an element of movement on the plushie. Love the little bunny tail in the back, love the pink color. I never mentioned it yet, but every single one so far in this set and in the previous set had very cute blushing, not only on the face but also on the hands and feet. Box number 5 already, can you imagine? Oh! And this one is called Zesty. Is this supposed to be like a bear, maybe? I have no idea which animal this is. Please, if you understand what animal this might be, leave a comment. Okay, it's definitely not a bear because the tail is long, but then it has exactly the same face as the fox and ear shape. Who are you? I need to know. I do love the color mix though, it reminds me like of a tabby cat. Very cute, and the blushing is so striking on this one. I love it. Let's move on to the last box of the set. Oh, okay, there is a bear potentially, and it's called Bobo, and it might be the last one or it might be the secret. I don't think I pulled the secret. I did not. And here's Bobo. Wait, but this one also has a long tail, so it's not a bear as well. Who is this? Who are they? I love the brown colors of this, and mine, like on one arm it looks like he has like a stripe, and I think this addition of geometrical shape really makes it look super cool. I love it, and the face on top looks super friendly. Very cute. I will say that my favorite in this set at the end is this ship goat situation, mostly because I was born in the year of the ship/goat, so I will be rocking this next year. Because the next year is the year of ship and goat. But also, I'm just so not used to like fully white plush pendant. I find it so cool. By the way, I will pop the secret of this set on the screen right now in case I find it. I'm also incredibly happy that I have 2 of the Mochis now, so they started their little family. But please do let me know in the comments which one was your favorite from this set. Very sad, but we're already on the latest series of Giggle Monster, which are called Sprout Story. And this is plant themed, obviously, as you can tell by the design of the set, and I really love it. I love plants, in case you watched any of my videos. If there's something with a plant, I will always say that I love plants, and I also collect plants. I have many plants in my living room, and there are 6 designs here, and the secret ratio is 1:72, and I really hope I pull the secret again in this video. This would be iconic. This set is much brighter though. It's not all, let's say, green plants. So the one I really want is called Taily, and it's this sort of succulent plant with a fringe. If the question is if I'm getting a secret or this green ball, I want the green ball. Also, this is the first set that doesn't have the Giggle Monster shape, and they all shaped like balls, it seems, based on the illustrations here. I'm very curious to see how it looks like. And yes, yet again, we're gonna start from row 1, box number 1, and then move on to row number 2, starting with the box number 1 as well. So we're going in order. The box design is basically the same, and it features one of the figures, which is not the one that I want, but this one is called Fluffy, and it actually looks like it's philodendron leaves. In case you don't know, philodendron is a plant family. Common name for philodendron plants are heart-shaped leaf. It's because all the philodendron overall, they have a heart-shaped leaves. Oh my gosh, I'm a little botanist. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's go ahead and open the first box. It's so soft. And I got it! And here's the card of Fluffy. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. The only thing left from Giggle Monster is the face, but I love the idea with the plant leaves on top, and it is definitely a philodendron-shaped leaf, like heart-shaped leaves. It is so cute, and I love the blue eyes. It's also a very cute pendant if you think about it. I actually cannot wait to wear this. While I was filming the close-ups, I was like, I need to put it on my bag, so as soon as I have to go somewhere, it will be already on it. I love this one. I didn't expect it. I didn't like it because it's blue. Not like I don't like blue, but for me plants must be green, and it's my favorite shades of green. Let's move on to box number 2. This one feels so light. What could it be? Who knows? No. That's the one I want. Look at her! Look at all this hair! This is my absolute favorite Giggle Monster I have pulled in this video. If there was a set just with those balls, green all of them, with different hair accessories, I would be the client for it. I just love it, because it has so much movement. Can you imagine when you walk and it keeps on shaking the little hairs? Obsessed. Faux fur is so different from everything we've seen so far. It literally has like a moss ball feeling, but this is like the most cool design I have seen for a pendant like this. I am so happy. If you ever see this blind box anywhere, just for a chance to get this, I highly suggest it, because my life has now just been fixed and I can go to sleep peacefully after I'm done filming this video. Box number 3. Oh, so soft. Oh, it's so pink. Oh my gosh. Here's the card of Glowy. This is so cool. The fur is amazing on it. And I love the coloring, sort of pink on pink on pink and all different shades all together, and it works. I think it may be like an aquatic plant, or maybe it's like a flower of a plant. I wish their names were precisely as the plant name, so I could Google and be informed about stuff. Very cool. Reminds me of my Mochi from the previous set, right? Maybe that's the child they needed. Because I kept saying that I need smaller ones. I cannot believe that's the beginning of the end, because it's the last straw of the last set. I'm so sad. I want more. I really hope more Giggle Monsters are coming out this year. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the yellow one. Here's the card of Sunny. This flower on the head is so detailed. There are like 3 different fur textures there to create this element. The Giggle Monster itself is just like a peachy sort of neutral color, but everything else is just in this flower. Box number 5, and it feels so heavy. Maybe it's the Chompy one? It is the Chompy one. Here's the card of Chompy. This is iconic. It is so weird, and it's like Giggle Monster with like a monster plant mixed in all together. I absolutely love it. And the color mix is gorgeous. I wouldn't say like when I see it, I immediately think about Sprout Story. That's like a monsters themed sort of vibe for me. Love the whole construction of it. There's so many details here versus the previous one where all the details went into one flower or achieving this specific look of one flower. Here's like the whole shape of this Giggle Monster ball was made to be into this flower, and it's just beautiful. And the last box, which is either Starry, which is gorgeous purple one, or Secret. I want both. Oh! Here's the card of Starry. This one is so weird, but I love the colors so much, and I love this whatever it is on top of the head that is wiggling, and it's like a pom-pom. It is so cute. Love the purple eyes, the pink horns, the blue leaves on top. Such a gorgeous one, honestly, I love it. And this one is definitely one of my top 3. I mean, you obviously understand that this one is my top 1. And this one would be the strong 3rd choice, because the 2nd choice would be this philodendron one. Feel free to leave the name of your favorite one from the set in the comments down below. And well guys, this will be it for this video. Can you imagine? I keep... It was so fun to go through all the different sets of Giggle Monster, starting from the very first one, then moving to the second one, and now to the most recent one, all at once in one video, and kind of see the progress of it, because in my opinion it was quite visible. I'm obsessed with the fact that I pulled the secret from the first set. Anyway guys, kind reminder that this is my anniversary week and I'm publishing videos every single day, so there will be video also tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!